Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Turffontein. We're on the Standside track Tuesday, the 20th of December. And just before we get into the preview, it's really sunk in now, having looked at every angle of how good this horse Charles Dickens is. And the man who really picked it up was Charles Fall. He sends out a lot of very interesting information on how the ratings worked and that. And he said that this horse is as good as Politician or Sea Cottage, and certainly as good as Mike the Cock's champion horse Chestnut. And the way he won the Guineas, I think he's probably right, because let's face it, he put to bed a field that was pretty impressive. I thought it was a very good field of horses. I thought that there was chances that he would get beaten, but when he was pulled out in the middle of the straight and just let go, it was breathtaking. So really exciting to have a horse like Charles Dickens on the horizon. The terrible news today is that Kevin Soul was murdered in Tembisa, and he has a runner today, Master of Coin, so we'll talk about that just now, but his family will probably run the horse. But just too awful and indicative of what this country is like, complete lawlessness. Now let's kick off with race one. It's 11:40, 20 to 12, 23 pentrometer, 2.5 false rail and 6.5 at the 700 meter mark. Give everything a chance, but they're not big fields today. Maiden Plate, 11:60, the first race. I'm going with number 2, Windwater, 3 very good runs, drawn right on the outside. The danger, I would think, has got to be number 13, National Star. Terry's comment is doing well, so that's got to have a big chance. But don't count out Dungeons, number 3. I think this will run really well. So if you look at the Viva Vegas form, Dungeons was very close to Windwater, and Windwater's 5 to 1, and this was 14 to 1. He looks like he's got improvement as well. He's only had 4 runs. Iron Sky probably improved with the distance, so all of them need to go in. Fish Eagle, very disappointing second start. Not much support for him, so look for him to improve as well. Race 2, Maiden Plate, fillies and mares. I go 11:60, and I made it a 2-corner contest, but the scratching of Winter Muse leaves it wide open for number 10, Heart of Eternity, to be able to go and win it. Very good first run. Gavin Larena rode it first time out. He's not on it today. The man who gets the task is Cabello Mazziani. So it will be very interesting to see. Gavin Larena doesn't have a ride in the race, so he was probably chopped off it. Well, there you go. Let's have a look and see how it goes with Mazziani. Should go very well. Nordic View's got a chance. Go to the top, number 1, Splendid Season, got good form, and I expect it to be there or thereabouts. And 2 and 3 both got chances in the race. Race 3, classified 1100 meters, not 1160. Remember, it's 60 meters shorter, and this is a nightmare race. Fly Isabella, Fly number 2, won a good maiden, not a bad time. Got to be hard to beat. But the horse that looks best weighted is number 10, Dark Tide, the Fonny Broncos runner. And it's interesting that this one's 5 to 1, and his other runner, Pinch Hit, is 4 to 1. I would be inclined to maybe think Dark Tide will run very well here with the 2.5 claimer. Look for Woodland Ridge to improve. It's a maiden. Race 4. This is a merit-rated handicap. They go 1,600 meters. I like number 1 at Miami. I think there's a very nice each-way chance here. Well-suited course and distance. Third run. Got top weight and is the best horse in the race because of that. Got to beat number 8, Cotinos, who I think is in very good form and should go well here. And then 4 and 5, Flashy Apache and Captain, come into the race with some sort of chance. Race 5, merit rated 80, 2,000 meters. I'm going with number 4, Master of Coin, the late Keith Soul and his family's runner. And maybe this will just go and give them a little bit of inspiration to carry on and fight the good fight. But as I said, too awful what happened to him. And we'll be all thinking of him today when this horse runs. Dangers, 9 Chasing Mavericks, good form, and low in the merit rating. This horse, he's probably better than where he's rated, but he's had 19 starts, so he hasn't really gone and done too much. Valley Magic's an interesting horse, gets the blinkers. There's a 2-time winner in 10 starts, seemed very in and out, but the blinkers might do the trick with Valley Magic, so he goes into all your play. And then number 2, Arlington Action, got 11 points for winning his last 3, doesn't seem unduly badly handicapped. Race 6, merit rated fillies and mares, handicap 2,000 meters. The Joe Soma runner Belvedere's got a big chance. Number 1, Kamalo gets on it, good win last time. Franklin, look for big improvement here. Gavin Lorena gets a leg up on Franklin. So I don't know what happened, because he normally rides Eric Overden's horses when they fancy, and don't know why he's not riding the other one. Anyway, Franklin will go well. Light of Day, Match's got 2 runners here, Light of Day and Special Charm, 4 and 7. Expect them to both be in the firing line. Special Charm has really done well since she's come to Joburg, and shows you, came off a low merit rating, and they made hay. Well done to Paul Matchett. Race 7, classified stakes, 1,400 meters. I made it 3-cornered. Admiralty Arch, Trident King, and Just Be Nice. Those are the 3. But let's have a look at Just Be Nice, the Candace Dawson runner. Very low base. This one comes off. So 9 runs, 1 win, and 4 places, got a 65 merit rating. Trident King's had 9 runs, 1 win, and 5 placing. He got a 72 merit rating. They're both 4-year-olds. But Just Be Nice is the filly, so she gets the filly's claim. But that 6 kilos might just give her a bit of an edge. Admiralty Arch, very good form as well. And Macbessy, maybe, got some form. Guru's Pride might improve with the blinkers. Race 8, divided handicap fillies and mares, 1,400 meters. I'm going strongly with number 3, the Sean Terry runner, Emerald Princess. I think she's got the right form. I think she's cherry ripe. Everything looks ready for her. But Queen of Smoke, number 10, gets 6.5 kilos from Emerald Princess. So she should, as a 3-year-old. The blinkers are on her. Who knows how the blinkers might improve her. She'll go well. Then you've got to have a look at Golden Aspen. Got good form. Unconditional Love. Extremely good last run. And then maybe Midnight Gem and Mike's Chick for the minor money. Race 9. This is a divided fillies and mares. They go 1,400 meters. And I made it 4 corners. I like Prairie Falcon. I thought she's absolutely the right horse, but she does tend to be slow away. Now, what's quite interesting is when there's money for these horses, sometimes they're not so slow away. So let's see where she gets herself positioned. She's drawn 3, but if she's in the right place, within 3 or 4 lengths of them, she's going to be very hard to beat. 1, What You Waiting For? New ownership, 3 very good runs. I've got to have a huge chance here. The Canford Cliffs filly. But I think Q, Kese Azul, number 3, the Joe Soma runner looks like an improvement with the blinkers, as does 5, Letta. The blinkers strike as well. So they look like they'll fight it out. From me, James Goodman, and the whole Interbet team, I'll be back with you. And tomorrow, I think we've got Raising a Grable.